but it's Tony Geminiani.
Is it? Oh, is it?
That might be the top secret stuff.
Today's pizza adventure is at Truly Pizza in Dana Point, California. Chris formerly worked at Metro Pizza with John Arena, and today we are taking a tour, on an unexpected tour of Truly Pizza. In all honesty, I just stopped in here to get pizza because I know Chris and he makes amazing pizza. He happened to be there this day and he said, hey, you know what? While you're here, let's take a quick tour of the shop. I can show you around what we're doing, what we built over here, and give you a tour and kind of kill you with pizza. He did that as well. He brought me like 8 pizzas at the end, and we'll show you how they are and what they offer here at Truly Pizza in Dana Point, which I highly recommend you go visit because it's got an amazing location, outdoor seating, great pizza, and a great location. So let's get into this episode with Chris and myself from Truly Pizza in Dana Point.
But yeah, come on through.
Let's go.
So this is all.
What was here before? Was this anything before?
It was an old garage. Like he fixed like old Mercedes and stuff. So we knocked that all completely down and built this.
This is amazing.
Yeah. So obviously the hardest part was this feature, which is the stairwell. That
Wait, you
takes
built
up.
this in here?
Yeah. They brought it in on a crane, this like metal structure, and then we formed all this stuff.
That's
around.
sick.
Yeah. But yeah, so all the lemons and stuff up top are artificial, but everything on the sides is all
like
real.
the plants on the sides over there?
Yeah, all the lemons and citrus and oranges and everything. Because first of all, lemons, they would fall on your head. Like everyone, they just.
Yeah. In the kitchen here, you got to see the kitchen in there?
Yeah, but we can go in, so you'll see how tight it is.
Oh, that's super cool.
So everything happens here. Pizzas are made down here. We finish here. Salad station, expo table.
Perfect. What kind of pizza did you serve? Like, would you call it a certain kind, or?
I mean, we do rounds and squares.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has like a name, or anything. Because it's the squares are. We can get out here because it's loud, but. We keep the music funky.
No, let's go good.
Yeah. The squares are grandma size. They're like a 12 by 12.
Yeah.
So, but we took parts of like what everyone loved about the Sicilian at Metro. They didn't want that much bread here, so.
Do you find it's a different clientele here than in Vegas? Like for the taste in pizza?
Yeah, it's. I mean, people are people. It's still they want pepperoni pizza, like no matter what, no matter what you're serving and where you go. But it's Tony Geminiani.
Is it?
That might be the top secret stuff. But they're all the same. I've just been lucky enough to wherever I go, people love pizza. That's the first and foremost. So
it's totally true. Like no matter where you go, I've been all around the country now.
Yeah.
Pizza's like the best food. It's like the most popular thing around.
Yeah, and we wanted to really be a part of this community and kind of build a community around the pizzeria. And that was our goal, and luckily it's working out. People are digging it. I can take you upstairs just so you can see.
Yeah, man. I love this.
Yeah, the food runners don't as much, but
wait, what's up here?
So another dining room.
Oh,
it's like completely. It's like 2 different restaurants almost.
So they got to take pizzas up here if people sit up here.
Yeah, well, we have a back. They go back.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't open this on Mondays and Wednesdays until dinner time upstairs. In winter, in the summer, everything's open. So up here, it's a little bit more romantic. The fireplace, fire pits. It's way less. You don't have the ground noise. So it's just like 2 different restaurants.
Killer views too.
Yeah, I mean it's nice and it's so windy, so you got a nice clear view. So we added the top, so if it rains, we're good, because this was all outdoor too when we first opened. So, yeah, the wind was a little rough, so we added the ceiling. So
how long you been open for?
It'll be 2 years in June.
It's been that long?
Yeah, it's flown by.
I could have sworn you guys were just talking about it not too long ago.
Yeah, man, it seemed like it took forever to get here, and then all of a sudden we're going to be 2 years old here.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
It's not easy to run a business for 2 years.
It's not, and I turned 50 this year, so that wasn't.
Happy birthday.
It was.
Wait, you're 50 years old?
Yeah.
You look great for your age.
Yeah,
man.
Clean living.
Yeah.
Pizza. It was. People were like, "How do you want to start something brand new at that age?"
Yeah.
but I still felt like I had some pizzas in me, you know, and luckily I do. And it's been great. People ask me all the time about that, and it was like, I don't think 10 years ago even, I would have it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if this town would have been ready for it. I don't know if I would have been ready for it.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason, and the timing it worked out. So it's been really great.
So you've been living here for 2 years now.
Yeah.
That's great. This is such a cool area. This, coming from Boston where it's different, Vegas is similar visuals to here, right? It's very hilly. The city may not be, but outskirts.
Yeah, it's way more green here.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't take for granted living right on the ocean. I go to look at it every single day.
Yeah, they were renting surfboards right over there.
Yeah, it's right behind us.
Yeah.
Just on the other side of those trees is the ocean.
Yeah, I remember driving down there.
So that it's beautiful. There's just something so calming about it. And you get caught up in your day to day and everything, and you're working. And sometimes I'm like, let's just go. We'll see the sunset on this corner. I'm like, hey Serge, let's just go run and just look at it real quick. You're like, whew, man,
I love it.
Life is good, you know.
So you've been pretty business has been good.
It's way busier than we anticipated.
That's great.
We didn't have takeout our first half of the year when we first opened, and once we started that and kind of introduced that, it really took off. We only have 75 seats here, so it's kind of difficult to get in.
Yeah.
That's one thing that people are, they have an issue with. I think they're just used to being able to go to a restaurant here and walk in, and luckily we're booked out a couple weeks, and so that's all great and everything, but they don't understand that they just can't walk in and get a table. So we always have pocket tables where we can get you in, and so many of my neighbors have my phone number. They just text me, and I'm like, yeah, I can get you. I'll get you. We'll figure it out.
You got the coolest spot in town.
Yeah, and we're lucky for that. We're really, really lucky to have that. But
what's the percentage of takeout to dine-in?
We're about 35% takeout now.
Oh, that's good.
And it's crazy because the dining room is so busy, and we still have that.
Yeah. Do you have one oven or two?
Just one, yeah. One.
So that
pizza
must be
master.
challenging.
Yeah, we got it pretty dialed in. You could adjust those times on the takeout, so it's not that difficult. Now we're exclusive with DoorDash, so that makes it easy to just have one coming in. When we were doing Uber Eats and all of those other things, they were all coming at the same time. It was difficult, but now that we streamlined it with DoorDash, it's so much easier. And actually our takeout increased when we just went to one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's great. It's an amazing neighborhood that really, really embraced what we were doing, and we didn't know. It could not have worked. Who knew that they were going to dig square pizza? No one was doing that here.
Right.
Or the style of pizza that we're doing with the micro blistering and all that. You still get people I'm from New York, I know pizza. They still do that bit, But
that happens everywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And people are like, this isn't pizza and this and that. But I don't know. I don't know. It's funny. So you get that everywhere you go.
Yeah, totally.
Like you said, it's the same kind of thing. But 9 out of 10, we're striking that chord that they're digging it. So it's been fun.
Amazing. I'm excited to have some pizza. Thank you for showing me around a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. Because this would be considered a bar.
Oh,
it's weird. You can't get the wine here, but I can just hand it to you. That's wild. I'll take it through the back so you can see. We had
some of the rules they have are crazy.
Wild. So I told you about the new spot. So in between here and there, we're going to have a commissary.
Okay.
Because we don't have. You'll see. There's no room
to make dough or anything.
Yeah, and we do a 3-day cold ferment here, and it's. The good thing is we run out. We can only make 300 squares a day, and we run out every single day. We're very.
You run out of 300 squares a day here?
Every day, yeah.
What?
See, it's not. There's no room, so we bought a building right in between the two. And we're gonna have our built commissary there, so it's right in the middle of the bowl, so we'll be able to.
I did a video with Auto Pizza, the guys from Auto Pizza.
No.
Anthony Allen, and it's a New England chain, but he has 23 spots. And I did a video at his dough plant. He has a whole dough plant for all of his locations. It's crazy.
Yeah, so this is the walk-in. You'll see that's.
Oh man, oh my God, there's so much dough in there. So this is the whole dough area?
Yeah.
That's your mixer?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll have twice the size.
So how many batches? You must make 5-6 batches of dough a day?
Yeah, so this will all be foolish for the night.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's sick.
So yeah, because we do rounds and squares for 2 different doughs.
Oh, 2 different recipes.
Yeah.
Got it. Wow, that's amazing.
So if we go through this way, you'll be able to see the.
Oh yeah.
So we Parbake all the squares,
Oh yeah.
and then just pull from them all day long.
Holy moly. So it's a Sicilian, not a Detroit.
It's not a Sicilian. It's not a Detroit. It's kind of like.
Almost like a Detroit crust if you par-baked them, kind of, right?
Yeah, it's just we don't put a.
All the way to the edge?
On it.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Yeah,
See.
all right.
You'll taste it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then we sat down for some pizza. Shout out to Trent, by the way, who was an amazing server and knew the menu, very knowledgeable about the product and the pizzas that were coming out. Did a great job. Shout out to Trent. And Chris, of course, sent us over an amazing platter of pizzas and some entrees and a dessert, and we're going to show you all that right here. Show you how it was.
Pastry-like feeling on that crust, and it's home to both of our award-winning pizzas, the champion cheese and the umami mushroom. On the right side, we have the square pizza. This pizza is going to be fermented for about 3 days as a dough, 2 more days as a par-bake. And then once you guys order that pizza, it's going to be cooked a second time, kind of like when you make up a loaf of bread and then you put that bread in the toaster to give it that crisp, like outside.
Okay.
But the inside's going to have that light, airy texture, right? Not dense at all. The smoky vodka with the added pepperoni and the sweet and spicy are both probably our 2 top-selling pizzas of 2024. And we're really excited to share them with you. So
Thank you so much.
Great.
no problem.
Appreciate
if you guys need anything else at the moment?
No, I think I'm good.
I'm good for now.
Yeah,
I'll be back
thank you
then.
so much.
Thank you.
That's our champion cheese, our tomato sauce, some finely diced dorati, like semi-dry tomato, salted crust. That's what won for the traditional pizza expo. Yeah. Underneath is our Mamma Mia meatballs, house pickle Fresnos, cipollini onions, baked ricotta. It's just like that one's like a warm hug. Yeah, that one's fun.
This one looks great.
Yeah, it's cool.
This one?
That is our vodka. So it's our vodka sauce, a little bit of Sicilian pistachio and lemon pesto. These are the dorati tomatoes that we finally dice up and put on there. We put them on there whole to give you a little pop.
Okay.
Stracciatella, micro basil, olive oil.
That's so cool.
Just the contrast. Yeah, it's just like the and it screws with you too because it's square that we top round and then cut in triangles. Like if you look at it too much, your mind goes crazy. That's our industrial pizza that we send to people that we think are really going to understand what we're trying to do. Try to send it to all the pizza guys that roll through here.
Nice.
Just highlighting high quality ingredients that we use here. And that's the pizza like how I want to eat it. So it's like,
this one.
yeah.
This one looks great. And then this one?
That's our umami mushroom. Another one with the sesame seed crust, like a white onion sauce, some smoked mozzarella. These mushrooms that we kind of dehydrate and then rehydrate back with soy, mirin, and ginger. Top it with sesame oil, scallion, bonito flake, and they're still dancing, which is fun.
This is great.
Yeah.
When guests order that at first, do they think mushroom in their mind, like a round, mushroom, and they see that?
Yeah. So what we try to do here, obviously everything's like with intention. We're not just like throwing stuff on there. But I don't ever want anyone to leave here and are like, I wish they would have done this. So that's why there's all this post-oven stuff. That's why there's no salt and pepper and chilies and all that stuff on the table. Like, hopefully we covered all those bases for you.
Yeah.
Of course, you can always make things spicier or saltier or anything, but we think we really tried all of these a million times so that the guest is like, okay, I'm fulfilled, basically. So that one was, the umami mushroom was like the wild ride. That was our tiptoe in to see if like people are going to dig like how far we can go.
Other than the cheese, what's the most popular one?
The vodka and the sweet and spicy are the 2 that go neck and neck on the squares. The champion cheese is super high up there in rounds. Obviously pepperoni, a classic pepperoni is good. The Foresta, I didn't send unless you want it. I don't want to like really kill you, but it's fun because it reads super simple. It just reads mushroom, sausage, and fontina. But which it is that, but then when it comes out, like we take all the things that you put like in a stuffed mushroom, like onions and celery and all, and we saute that all down with the caps of the mushroom and then make a duxelle out of that and then fold it into ricotta and then pipe that on and put micro arugula over it. So it's like my vision of like walking through the forest. So that's where the Foresta came from. But it's like, so there's mushrooms like a couple different ways. And it like I said, it kind of gives them, the guests, an idea of like what we're trying to do. Like, yes, it reads mushroom, sausage, and fontina, which it is, but then it comes out and it's, like there's those extra steps taken. So that's what we try to do with everything we do, just go one extra step. Like a lot of people can do this, but when they do the salted crust, that's the one extra step. You know, this is the one extra step. This is the one extra step.
Love the crust. You can see the crust, like
Yeah.
blistering with the crust.
Yeah. So that's what we're constantly chasing is one extra step. Like
Chris did an amazing job. Him and his team over there creating amazing pizzas. Not only do they look amazing, but they taste great too. Highly recommended. Truly Pizza, Dana Point, California. We will link up the description to their Instagram and their website in the comments or the description below for you to check that out. And I appreciate you watching this video. Let me know, what did you think of this video? Give it the thumbs up. Hit subscribe. Let me know where you're watching this from. I love looking at the comments for the first little bit. Then they tend to get a little weird, I'm not going to lie. But I want to hang out with you guys in the comments when this video first drops. Let me know where you're watching this from. Let me know where you're listening to this from. And we'll see you right back here on the next video on the Smart Pizza Marketing channel.